Hey guys, welcome back to Salem, Cellar. Today we're going to be discussing all things Encanto. I'm just f***ing with you. I'll be right back. So today we're going to be discussing I'm Just F***ing with You. Blumhouse created a Hulu original series called Into the Dark. They range from about 80 to 90 minutes. There's been 2 seasons so far. Each season's 12 episodes, and each episode is themed around the holiday that episode takes place in. They are full-length feature movies. This one was directed by Adam Mason. It stars Keir O'Donnell. He's also in Paul Blart Mall Cop. He's like the bad guy in that movie. He's in Wedding Crashers, and he's also in Sons of Anarchy. His co-stars Hayes MacArthur. He's in Haunted House 1 and 2 and Prep and Landing, one of my son's favorite holiday movies. So this movie is a horror, thriller, dark comedy. To me, it's more of a dark comedy than anything else. There was not a lot of gore in it. It didn't really feel like a horror. It felt like a little bit of mixture of Psycho and Cable Guy. It was a little weird, a little comical. I'm going to try to give as little spoilers as possible because I want you to, take a look and not have the ending ruined. But it starts with the main character, Keir O'Donnell. He's actually driving to his hometown to go to his cousin's wedding. So he's doing something that none of you guys should do. He's texting and scrolling through Facebook and commenting on posts. Do not text and drive. So you see him commenting on people's pictures, and he's not saying nice things. Like, he's just going back and forth to different profiles. And then you notice that his profile doesn't have his name and doesn't have his picture. And you're like, okay, dude is a troll. He's trolling people and he's saying vulgar things. So then he is on the phone after all of that, he's on the phone with his sister. He discusses that he's staying at this cheap motel, and I think she's gonna meet up with him later on in the night. So he gets to this secluded hotel, and he meets Hayes MacArthur, who is the bartender. I guess he's supposed to be the bartender. He works the front desk. And right off the bat, this guy's a little weird. Like I said, it's kind of like a little bit like Cable Guy. Like, he's just little off. He's just kind of the type of guys you just want to stay away from. Little stalkerish vibes to come from him. And just through, like, that just starts, these guys start playing like it's him and then there's another man in the bar. And they start playing like little practical jokes on Keir. And then it just goes from there. It just gets very weird at some parts. I'm like, what am I watching? And then it takes a while to pick up and go to where it's going. You're looking at every character like, okay, is this guy nuts? Is this guy nuts? Like, we know this guy's a troll. He's just very like meek and mild, his personality. But then it just starts getting even weirder. And then it took probably about an hour maybe before the deaths started to happen, and the deaths aren't really gory. So I don't really consider this a horror movie as well. I didn't hate the movie. I didn't love it either. It's not one that I'm going to watch repeatedly, but I'm not mad that I watched it. I'm just very excited to watch this entire series, the Into the Dark series. There's a lot of cool movies. There's another movie in April that I want to see that I'm going to be watching this weekend and review it for you guys next week. But overall, the movie was good. It wasn't a great movie. It was definitely a B movie. And I was just surprised it wasn't a little bit better from the creators of Paranormal Activity, Happy Death Day. But it wasn't a bad movie. So I do recommend it. It's fun. It's funny. It's nothing to take too seriously. So the movie is just an hour and 20 minutes. So give it a try. There were definitely parts in the movie that I was just like, are they just f***ing with me? It is one of those movies that just keep you on your toes throughout. The ending is a little shocking. It's a fun ending, so why not? So watch this one. Let me know your opinions on it, and make sure you follow me on social media and do like, share, and subscribe. I will be right back.